Hello, collective. This is your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In today's collective reading, we'll be diving deep into the current energies surrounding you and the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, as I read the messages, the roles could be reversed, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. In today's message, I will be using both oracle cards as well as tarot cards to see the messages you need to hear. This is a collective reading, so no particular sign. It's for anyone who clicked on the video today. And if any of these messages resonate for you, feel free to leave me a comment below as I reply back to all of my comments. Love to hear your story. All right, let's begin. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. Any collective watching now or later, what is the current energy surrounding the person that they're currently connecting to in love and romance? We have hookup, one night stand, and we have unfinished business, and that's clarified by unresolved situation. So, what I'm getting in your energy collective is someone you're currently not talking to or not engaging with at this time. This is someone that's searching and going toward superficial relationships at this time. I'm getting they're engaging in one night stands, hookups, things that are not very deep because they feel like you too have unfinished business. Now, what I don't understand is if this person feels this way, why would they actually be doing this? So we're going to look further to see how this person honestly feels about you. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more about this person. Why are they engaging in hookups even though they want to get back together with the collective? How do they truly feel about the collective right now? We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, we talk about superficial, right? Look at all these pentacles. This person could be more focused on their money, their career, their stability, and they have a decision to make. Do they really want to come forward, create a relationship again with you at this time, or do they want to just focus on their career and themselves? I'm not getting someone that is really invested financially in this dynamic with you. I think they're more focused on what they can get out of it for themselves if they decide to get back with you. So, what I'm saying is, there's not a lot of love here. And it has a lot to do with they don't believe that it's going to work out. So, they just sit back, feel stuck, and do what they do. All right, let's see a little bit more about this King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting a very stingy energy from this person. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So if you've ever wondered, why hasn't this person taken action? Well, they see that you are not interested in them. So they say, well, if the collective isn't interested in me and they're not taking action towards me, what's the point of me going towards the collective? They feel like you're focusing on your finances and running away from this connection, running away from them, avoiding them at all cost. And this person doesn't like that. They don't like that. They wish you would come back. They really wish you would come back and talk to them with the Ace of Swords. What does this person want to say to the collective? They want to talk to you. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And we have the Sun in the reverse. They're going to tell you they're not happy being single. This person, like I say, they're giving me someone that hooks up casually with people and they're not liking that lifestyle and they want to be back with you. This is not what they want. They don't want to be this player anymore. I'm getting that song. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Yeah, they just crush a lot. But they don't want to be a player no more. Okay, why the change of hearts with this person, Spirit? Because it's put them in the poorhouse. It's caused them to miss out on abundance, stability in their life. They're financially strapped, strained. They're not getting any benefits out of this lifestyle. It's really putting them in the poorhouse. It's causing them to struggle. It's causing them to not have any type of abundance. And I feel like when they were with you, they got a sense of stability and happiness and all of those things. And it's just all overwhelming. And it's like, please help, collective, help me, please. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I want to look at this person further and see what do they intend to do next, if that's the case. What do they intend to do next? Do know, y'all, by the way, this is not for everyone. Only take these messages if it resonates with you. We have the King of Wands, and then we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. They want to come forward, but they don't know how. They don't know the right approach. How do I approach the collective after acting like this with all these other people? How do I approach the collective knowing that the collective may find out what I've been up to? They're going to hope for the best, but they just don't know how to manifest the best. So they just don't take action till they can figure it out. But they definitely, with this Chariot card underneath the deck, they definitely have a strong desire to come and see you. Some of you guys, you may see this person driving around town. You may see this person come to your house, to your job. You may see this person out in public, I'm getting, somewhere with someone else. Or you may see them trying to duck and dodge from you because of these third parties. That's what you don't know. That's why they're kind of like, I want to go see the collective, but I'm not too confident to go towards the collective. So I'm just going to kind of avoid and not really say much. Okay. Well, how the collective will know if this is their reading? How does the collective know if this is their reading, Spirit? We have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is the person that just will not let this relationship go away. You know this is your reading because this person has tried to give you subtle nudges. Some of you guys, this person has actually messaged you or called you, possibly from WhatsApp numbers, unidentified numbers, anything to get your attention. Some of you guys may have seen them in public. Yeah. And what they realize is, wow, you're doing fine without them. And it puts them in their head. They thought they wanted to be single, but now they're having second thoughts. That person. Possible fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I'm also getting air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Predominantly getting fire and earth. Fire and earth is the main energies. Yeah, this is the person that tried their best to move on from you and to exude control and power. And they thought that was their final decision, only to find out that they are so codependent on your energy and you are not. Now they want to rise up and be there for you. They just are guilty. Justice in reverse. They're guilty of betraying your trust. In many ways, I'm hearing many, many ways. Oh my goodness. Who's ever reading this is, y'all let me know down in the comments. If this is your person, what did they do to you? What did your person do to you? Drop it down in the comments to cause you to leave them. If you don't mind sharing, of course. All right, so let's see, how does this person view you, collective? How do they view you right now? They see you're holding back. They may be keeping tabs on you, seeing what you're up to. Let's see, how do they view you? Okay, we have the Lovers and we have the World. Why the World, Spirit? Because the Five of Wands in reverse. You're everything to this person, collective. You are. They feel like for the first time in their life, you would be someone they can settle down with. They just got to figure out how to make amends with you and stop the tension and the issues you guys had. But I think this person brought the issues on themselves by being this Knight of Wands. Can't make it up. This is how they brought it upon themselves. They were all over the place. Here, there, everywhere. At your house, at his house, at her house, what have you. They wanted to be all over the place and move on from this relationship. But now they want to come back. See, Six of Swords in the reverse. Can't make it up. They want to come back with all that baggage. Now they got all this baggage of all these karmics that they want to bring back to your world. Be careful of this energy now. But they do view you as somebody who is honestly wanted a true committed relationship. They weren't ready, but now they see that you would be the one that they would actually be in a relationship with. Mhm. They want to end that old cycle, start anew, see what can potentially happen between you two. Okay, so let's look at your side, collective. Let's look deeply and see, how do you feel? I'm quite curious. I'm getting a nudge. I just know the people that watch this channel, most of you guys are going to be like, no way. No way do we want this person back, Mika. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about the collective. How does a collective honestly and truly feel about this person right now, this moment? Yeah, you feel like they're a karmic relationship. Yeah, and that's just not making you happy. I'm hearing a lot of you guys have had nothing but bad luck. It's been a cycle of disappointment after disappointment, chance after chance, nothing changes, right? Nothing changes. It just was a really bad time in your life. And you're just ready to move away from this. You know, it's triggered you, made you become a person of yourself, a version, excuse me, of yourself that you can't even identify who this person is. So yeah, you don't really want to um, engage in someone that wants to be in and out. Hmm. There's been times where you have thought about forgiving them, but it's become too much to bear, so you just don't even worry about it. What is your intentions moving forward in this, spirit? What is collective's intentions in this moving forward? Yeah, 10 of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Too much disappointment to bear, to where it's almost like you're more concerned with giving back to yourself. I think what this relationship has done is broken the trust because of the lack of honesty. And you want to just detach from this. You know, the memories, a lot of history here of stuff that you have to recover from. A lot of you guys, finances. This person drained you financially. I think there was a part of the reading where we talked a lot about this person puts a lot of emphasis on material and practical things, right? They weren't thinking about love. So your future actions is definitely no relationship for you. You don't trust it. You think they're deceptive, they're going to lie, they're going to cheat. You don't believe anything anytime this person's mouth moves. Heck no. You're like, this person's immature, Mika. They're very, manipulative. Some of you call them Peter Pan. They don't want to grow up. They just want to live this player lifestyle. And you're like, let them. I told you. And a lot of you guys are definitely going towards the new with the Ace of Wands. I like that. Some of you guys have already attracted a new relationship, or you will be attracting a new relationship. So let's look at this new relationship. Let's look at that. And then we'll close the reading. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Show your girls some love and support. And for those that want me to dive deep into your unique situation, the link to book a personals down in the description box below, as well as the pinned comments. Spirit, for those watching right now in the collective who are attracting a new person, what is this new person like? How will they truly feel about the collective? We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Eight of Cups. You know, they're going to get away from like focusing on their career and money. And I think what they're going to focus on is trying to be fair to you, whoever this new person is. Yeah. They're going to see you as somebody that's worth, like, stop being greedy, stop being selfish. I think this is someone that's so used to being single and looking out for themselves, pouring into themselves, doing for themselves, focus on their career. This is the first time this person's actually going to take a risk on love, I'm hearing. So what is their intentions with the collective? We have the King of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Judgment. I would be careful with this new person, collective. I think this person is biting off more than they can chew, and they're eventually possibly going to kind of flake out. Okay, they're going to kind of flake out and possibly go and ghost. Let's see, why will they ghost the collective? Eek. Again, not everybody's reading. Because they're just, again, they're biting off more than they can chew. I think they realize I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready for a relationship, and I'm still kind of guarded, and it just freaks this person out. They're better off and happier alone. You know, some people are just built that way where they just don't feel comfortable being in a relationship. They feel more comfortable being free. Is there anything that the collective does to this person that turns them off? We have the King of Swords, and then we have the Page of Swords. Um I guess this person feels like you're very wise, but also they feel like you're being very calculated with how you're approaching the situation, and you're a little too nosy. And you also are very guarded and have a lot of firm boundaries in place. It's almost like the talking phase turns this person off. They misinterpret you, I'm getting. This is someone that looks at you and they look at you and they say, well, why is the collective asking all these questions? Why are they? But the truth is they got it in them. This person has the player energy in them already. It's just you holding them accountable for this turns them off. I don't think you would call them that, but you're going to possibly let this person know, like, you're not going to run all over me. You're not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize me, anything like that. Now, I know some of you guys are watching and saying, Mika, that sounds like my ex. That sounds like the person you just read. No, this is a new person, right? Let me confirm. Is this a new person? Yes. Yes. And this is another bad investment. Ace of Pentacles is a yes card. So I'm going to do another spread because I know y'all going to be in the comments ready to cuss me out. I know how y'all get. Let's do one more spread on new energy. But you know, dating is a process. I tell y'all all the time. Is there anybody else? Let's say this is group 2. If you don't feel like you resonate with that new person's story, let's look at the second new person's story. All right. For all collectives that feel like they don't resonate with that story for the new person, what is the other new person's energy like? Death in the reverse. Okay. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I don't got to go further. This tells me that you guys are going to have a choice to make between the past person and a new person. What I'm saying is that this other person coming in is going to be your ex. Yeah, so you'll have a choice to make between a brand new person that's still going to be a player and your ex that we just did a full spread on that really wants to bring this relationship back to the dead, but they're going to play it safe because they don't know where this thing is going to go and they're going to breadcrumb their way, but they definitely want to heal things with you. So, what is this person's intentions when they return? They're going to be exhausted and give up, but sell the dream that something can potentially happen. It's not going to work. They're going to continue to string this relationship on and eventually it's going to fall again because this person's not stable. Okay. They're not stable and they're still hurting with the Ten of Swords. I think this person will cause you betrayal and it's going to be another trauma experience, another karmic cycle for you to go through. So, in other words, the moral of this reading, if you've gotten this reading and you feel like a lot of it resonates with you today. This is spirit saying you are not ready to date. You still have a lot of spiritual work to do because it doesn't matter if you call in a new person or you let your ex come back. Unfortunately, it looks like spirit is still shaking you up to get you to understand you still have a lot of work to do, collective. And that's okay. We need to give ourselves grace. I think sometimes we get out of a relationship and we feel empowered to say, you know what, forget that ex, I'm going to go off to another person, only to find out that you're actually going toward another karmic relationship because you haven't embraced the karmic lesson taught in that energy and you're attracting subconsciously another karmic experience. So, in order to address this, don't ignore the red flags, take your time, and continue that spiritual journey. Is there anything good that the collective needs to know going on in their space? Yeah, you're going to recover. You'll be fine. You're going to get out of this. It's going to awaken a spiritual awakening within you guys of really tackling those deep-seated insecurities and codependency wounds. A lot of you guys are people pleasers, codependents, insecure because of what you experienced in the past. And there needs to be a moment of just take a breath and wait for the right moment of that right person to come in when you least expect it. Divine timing's always at play. Be patient with the process. But I do hope this reading helps someone out there. If it did and you enjoyed this reading, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what happened in your relationship and let me know if you enjoyed the reading. If you made it this far in the video, leave me a red emoji. It doesn't matter which emoji as long as it's red down in the comments below. And that way it will increase your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this amazing collective reading. Wow, so many amazing messages coming through. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Take care. Namaste. Thanks for watching.